Nobody calls a doctor a crook when the first treatment doesn't work. We understand that diagnosis is a process, but there's a strange standard sometimes applied to mechanics. We're expected to identify complicated failures quickly, repair them perfectly, predict every related problem, guarantee nothing else will go wrong, and somehow keep the entire process cheap. And when something doesn't go exactly as expected, dishonesty can become the first accusation. Now think about the standard we accept in medicine. A doctor can examine you, order tests, review the results, order additional testing, refer you to a specialist, and adjust the diagnosis or treatment as new information becomes available. A treatment may not work. A procedure may not fully resolve the condition. You may need another appointment, another test, or another procedure, and that does not automatically mean the doctor was dishonest or incompetent. We understand that the human body is complicated. Symptoms overlap. Tests do not always provide a complete answer, and even highly trained professionals cannot guarantee every outcome. The same basic understanding should apply to automotive diagnosis. A modern vehicle is a rolling computer network. Sensors, modules, wiring, mechanical systems, hydraulics, emissions equipment, safety systems, and thousands of components are all interacting with one another. Different failures can create the same symptom. One failure can hide another. Repairing one problem can reveal a weakness that was already there. A technician can perform the correct repair and still discover another problem afterward. That does not automatically mean the technician guessed. It does not mean the shop caused the second problem, and it does not mean the first repair should suddenly become free. Diagnosis is not magic. It is a process. It takes training, testing, equipment, research, experience, and judgment. Anyone can plug in a scanner and read a trouble code. You are paying for everything that happens after the code. What does it mean? What caused it? What tests will prove the failure? And what evidence supports replacing the part? That is the real work of diagnosis. Then there is the physical work itself. Technicians spend their days in extreme heat and freezing cold. They work around chemicals, sharp metal, heavy equipment, and vehicles weighing thousands of pounds suspended above their heads. They work in cramped spaces, fight rusted bolts, solve problems they did not create, and carry responsibility for the safety of every person who drives that vehicle afterward. Many have invested tens of thousands of dollars in their own tools. They continue training throughout their careers because the technology never stops changing. But automotive knowledge is still frequently treated as though it should be free. A technician's judgment is questioned, and an entire skilled profession gets reduced to one tired stereotype. Are there dishonest mechanics? Absolutely. Every profession involving people and money has dishonest individuals. But an honest technician should not have to prove they are not a criminal every time they recommend a repair. Here is what a professional shop owes its customers. Inspect the vehicle, test it properly, document the findings, explain what was found and why it matters. Show the evidence, communicate honestly, and stand behind the work performed. That is the standard repair shop should be held to. Not perfection, not fortune-telling, not responsibility for every component that might fail next. Accuracy, evidence, transparency, accountability. That is the standard. Hold us to it, because mechanics perform difficult, skilled, necessary work. And it is time the profession was judged by the quality of that work, not by the stereotype.